Hello and welcome to Florida Focus. I'm Aziz Turner. Governor Ron DeSantis has signed a historic housing bill this morning. Amy McCarthy explains what we can expect from this.
The $711 million bill, called the Live Local Act, will fund projects through the Florida Housing Finance Corporation. The legislation will help some Floridians afford to live in communities where they work. DeSantis says this bill will help cut down commuting time significantly, since people will be able to afford to live closer to their jobs.
So we're proud of the free state of Florida. We're thankful that so many people have set their sights on being here and working here and raising families here, retiring here. It runs the gamut, and we're proud of that. We got to make sure that our infrastructure and our housing supply are able to sustain this growth.
This bill also includes $100 million for a second year of the Hometown Heroes program. Detective Frank Jones says this bill has huge impacts.
Because of this program, I was able to purchase my home in the community that I serve, which is huge. Because now you see people all the time, not in their bad moments, you see them in their good moments too.
DeSantis says the new legislation is the largest support ever for housing in state history, but not everyone is on board. The bill eliminates laws for rent control and feeds more money into larger corporations, which draws criticism from some Floridians. For more information on this and other bills, visit flsenate.gov. In Tampa, Amy McCarthy reporting for Florida Focus.
A Citrus County correctional officer is being accused of battering a fellow officer. David Lee was arrested yesterday as a result of an investigation by the Citrus County Sheriff's Unit. Detectives say after a conversation with the victim, Lee became aggressive without provocation and battered him. Lee is being held at a detention facility on a $5,000 bond. A 21-year-old was arrested for possession of hundreds of images of child pornography. A cyber tip was sent to Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office about John Priester uploading child pornography. Upon arrest, 3 of Priester's devices were searched, uncovering hundreds of photos and videos. His bond is set to over $1.5 million. Just one day after a deadly shooting in Nashville, the PASCO County School District held a safety forum for parents and students. Bailey Wegenast attended the meeting and tells us what PASCO schools are doing to keep your kids safe.
In the wake of another school shooting, parents voiced their concerns about what Tampa schools are doing to keep their children safe. Chief of Safety and Emergency Operations for Pasco County Schools, Mike Baumeister, described what roles his agency takes on.
So one thing we could say in Pasco is we try to be innovative, we try to think ahead. We see legislation coming before they even see it coming, and we're always trying to adjust to it.
Chief Baumeister says Pasco County schools have taken the extra step to teach young students the meaning of danger through educational videos for every age group. The Sheriff's Office hopes to continue to grow in security measures while still keeping schools as a learning environment, not a prison.
The Pasco Sheriff's Office is very deliberate and very thoughtful about how we train our deputies year in and year out when it comes to an active threat on a school campus.
Reporting for Florida Focus, I'm Bailey Wegenast.
A wildfire in Polk County started on Tuesday evening, and fire rescue services are still containing the area. The River Ranch campsites were closed as flames engulfed the area and destroyed several camps, says Florida Forest Service. The fire has reached over 658 acres, and crews have contained 80% of the fire, with around 200 buildings burned, officials say. There is still no word on how the fire started. That's all for this edition of Florida Focus. Join us again tomorrow. Have a great night.